Yo, so off camera, well, I did it on camera, but then when I went to go edit it, the audio, my mic didn't actually work for some reason. I think it was just shadow play arsing about, because there's been updates to Experience and it's just something. So I added in some a Tiberium volume, damage volume, and all everywhere. I added in some emitters and a lens flare. You can't really see it here. There you go, you can see these little dots. Wow, they're quite hard to see, but yeah, they're there. I edited the train a little bit by here, and over here I just bumped it up a little bit. Other than that, I didn't really do anything else. Most of it was just picking out what I wanted. This Tiberium smoke, and we also put one of these in. It's a spherical fog volume. I'll be putting a couple more of these in. If I put some more in, I will put it on camera. Basically, you have to get a material. It can be any material, really. I just used where is it? This one, M-Fog. But yeah, you can use any material you want that's made up. Then, oops, in here you just add the fog spherical volume. This one here, just dump that in, and then you change the density and colour. That's about it. And yeah, you change the size and stuff. I just wanted some atmosphere going through here. Right, so I've been editing the terrain, trying to fit this cowling. I'm just going to call it a cowling because that's what I think it is. It looks like a cowl over fire or something like that. But I could either move the train, because the terrain patch overhang this. So what I could have done, I could have moved the train, but I didn't want to do that because it's just a pain in my ass because I have to redo everything, or redo the entire terrain basically, or move this over. I've only moved it over about an inch. Well, I say an inch. It's about a man and a half over, 2 foot over, just so this is inside. It hung out to about here, so the cowling actually came to about here, so it isn't too bad. I put a rock in just to cover this by here. I'm going to do the same to the other side, but I haven't really decided how I'm going to do that yet. But because I've moved this over, I have to move the entire tunnel over. Well, this section here over, and I thought I'd do that on camera. And yeah, this is going to be pretty fun. Oops. So I just need to select everything that is on this angle. So I don't need to really touch this. I could, but I don't want to. Also means I need to get this. Whoops. This. Let me just go to here so I don't start moving stuff for mistake. The lights I don't really care about because I got to redo them. These, that, this, that. You can see there's actually quite a lot in here. I need to do this as well. Oh, not that. Yes, I'm going to have to take all of this. Don't need that. Because I could just leave these in the middle, like offset a bit, but I don't want to. Because I've actually moved this over a little bit as well. So I want to move all this over. That means I got to redo this this part by here, but I'm not too worried about that. That's about it. I'm not worried about this one. Have I got everything? Everything. Seems, do I have everything? Looks like I got everything I need. Don't particularly need that one. Yeah, let's just group these together. I can't because I haven't got grouping enabled. Group actors. Now I'm going to move them. But I want to line them up with this. I already lined it up earlier to where I actually needed it. So now all I got to do is line this up with that. I think that's about it. It's not much of a shift, but it is a bit noticeable. Yeah, you see it here. See if this looks good. Nothing popping through. Yep, I'll settle for that. Let's ungroup these. Don't need them anymore. And the lights I'll sort out later because I'm going to redo them, as I said. Yeah. This part here I need to redo. Well, not redo, but I'm going to do what I did here. I just added in a little, I say little, it's quite a large rock. I could move it over a lot more, but I didn't want to start taking a mech. Yeah, that's fine. Let's steal that. Where did it go? This one's actually a lot longer, so I'm going to split this up into two. And I actually need to go away. Make it a bit longer because this isn't the same. There's quite a large gap I need to fill. Right. Degrees, boom, boom, boom. I don't want it to be exactly the same. Yeah, I'm a bit bummed that that recording didn't got messed up. It was actually quite a fun episode. What did I talk about? Yeah, I talked about people. Well, I had a comment. Yeah, I had a comment in one of my videos. Sorry, I can't remember your name. It was on about fairly large maps. Specifically for tanking. The two largest maps for tanking are Lakeside and X Mountain. X Mountain, I do believe, is the biggest, even though Lakeside is pretty huge itself. I think Lakeside has more tanking area, but it's not as open as X Mountain. And X Mountain isn't that open. So each part outside of the bases is pretty much the same size as field. So it's twice the size as field, or 3 times the size of field. Yeah. And he was trying to make an argument of tanks need more room. And what I explained is Renegade isn't just about. Oh, you can probably go read the comment. You probably did, but I explained it as Renegade isn't just about tanking. You need more. Well, there's more than. There's more reason to be infantry than there is to be a tank, because infantry can. Let me sort this slide out first. Yeah, infantry can infiltrate easier than tanks. Tanks are just for raw power, and you can see that with Whiteout, Gold Rush, even in X Mountain you can. Lakeside, 99% of the wins are actually done by infantry infiltrations, except for even on fields actually, as you can get to both refineries, you can get to barracks. If you're lucky enough, you can actually get to the hand to nod if you harvest a walk, which is rarely done, but it can be done. But yeah, we have to think about infantry mainly when it comes to maps. Well, I do anyway. That's my personal preference. I prefer to be infantry, and I'm using my hands here, not with the mouse. That's why I haven't done anything on screen. So yeah, don't worry, I will be putting something on top of here so it looks like you can't actually get through. But yeah. But now I got all these done, I can actually finish off all this. I don't actually need that there. Most of this is done. I'll probably do most of this off camera because just because yeah. And where was I? Yeah, tanking. As I said, most tanking, you don't need room for tanks. It is nice to have the room, but the fun in tanking is getting around these tight corners, being able to flank around these tight corners, like on islands. Islands is a perfect map for it. It's just tight. It's a well-made map. Yeah. It's actually one of my favourite maps to actually tank on. And I'm not I'm not big on tanking, as I keep saying. I've always preferred to snipe and whatnot. I was a bit worried then that I'd have to move my post-processing volumes. Huh, a bit luck. Yeah, this post-processing is going to change as well. So the argument was he wanted the big plane to tank on. It's all well and good for tanking and sniping, but it's hard to give infantry advantages on a big open plain. You can do it with height drops in the terrain like this here. You can do it with little walls. Well, I did it in X Mountain. The trees to hide behind and little walls and height differences. But you can't survive on a battlefield like that as an infantry unit. You just can't. And especially a shotgunner or even a Mobius, you can't do it with a Mobius. You have to be next to a tank or in a tank to use Mobius, so you can dart in and out, so you don't get sniped or blown to smithereens. And I'm rambling, woohoo! While I'm rambling, I might as well build lights on a preview without light mask. It's starting to get a bit slow. So yeah, we try and keep the maps to a suitable size, because again, X Mountain was twice to 3 times as big as it is now. When I first made it, it was flipping huge, and you can't really tell the size of the map within the editor, because even when I use that little measurement bloke, the measurement gunner, the map seems quite large, and but when you get in, it seems quite small. It's very deceiving, being able to look down at everything when you make it. So that's one problem. So when you're looking at this, you're thinking it's quite small, or quite large, or whatever. But when you actually get into the game, it's totally different. You can see that in Volcano. Volcano looks like a tiny map. on in the editor, because you can see everything. But once you get in, you realise it is quite large. And I can't do anything. This best not have crashed. Let's do 100% CPU, so I'm good. So the argument is, no, we're not going to do planes. No, simple as. Many reasons to do it, and there's many reasons not to do it. Many reasons not to do it outweigh the reasons to do it. Unless you can integrate infantry paths, which I tried to do on X Mountain, until people started glitching tanks and glitching the ladders. But yeah, it's a ramble. Hello. Yeah, it looks dark because there's no it is dark now. It isn't dark because there's no light mass. Light mass bounces light around, so shadows become lighter. I just wanted to do this so it isn't as slow. It's not exactly slow, but yeah. Next time you see this, probably this tunnel will be done. Other than lighting and post-processing. The post-processing I am going to change, even though I like it very much. So even like this, it's nice. Nice and gloomy. Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah, I took my ass off. I'll probably act like a fool. So, yeah. Big open fields? No. So even well, again, I'm rambling, but even this map, let's have a look. No, that's not what I want. I always click on that. This. Hide an editor. Well, you can see here. Let me get rid of this. Here's the wall, and here's the wall. Yeah, let me just line this up. Well, there's the GDI wall. GDI wall isn't too far off, actually. But the nod wall is actually much further out. I can actually move this across even more. I think it's because I haven't moved these yet. I have to move these over. But yeah, the map, I've actually made this half of the map wider so you can get vehicles in and out of here, as well as infantry. And the map is 2 to 5 times bigger. Well, I'm not exactly sure how many times bigger it is. It's about twice as big. Well, not twice as big, it's 2% bigger. Because if you remember, I made it bigger. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm rambling again. I'm sorry. So, I'm sorry that you missed all this. Well, that actually, I like that. Actually, it looks really nice, but yeah. Also, yeah, I have to sort this material out. The material that Walls used as an instance of this material that I didn't realise at the time. I have to go into Walls and steal quite a few more assets. I'm not going to do that on camera because it's just a pain in the arse getting all the assets over, and I just don't want to bore you with that. And yeah, so basically this entire texture is actually smaller, smaller, yeah, and this entire texture is smaller. So yeah, I gotta redo all that. And I'm sorry for boring you even more. Get rid of that. That doesn't need to be there. But yeah, I shall catch you in the next one. Ta-da. I'm sorry for boring you.